Trump administration just wrapping up its first White House press briefing covering a number of topics following the president's first full week in office. The new White House press secretary, Karoline Leavitt, answered questions surrounding the federal freeze on grants, inflation, tax cuts, immigration raids, and much more.
Over the past week, this president has again signed more than 300 executive orders. He's taken historic action. He is focused on launching the largest mass deportation operation in American history of illegal criminals. Past 4 years, we've seen the Biden administration spend money like drunken sailors. It's a big reason we've had an inflation crisis in this country.
In many of the cases, it would seem that some of these moves could raise prices for real Americans on everything from low-income heating, that program, child care programs. Can you tell us that LHEAP is not one of those affected?
So you're asking a hypothetical based on programs that you can't even identify.
No, I just identified.
What I can tell you
just to be clear, since you guys haven't identified, let's do it together, just for Americans at home.
NewsNation's Kellie Meyer is live in Washington, D.C., monitoring those big talking points. Kellie?
Yeah, very newsy first White House press briefing of the Trump administration, Kellie. We've been monitoring it all in the very packed briefing room that you saw. And what they laid out initially, what Karoline Leavitt laid out in this briefing room was the plans for the future of the briefing room, which is notable as a member of the White House press corps and the questions we're going to be able to get in for our viewers at home. She's going to be taking questions from more non-traditional media, so to speak, more podcasters, influencers, social media journalists, saying that they're going to open the credentialing process to all of them. Also saying that 440 journalist press passes will be reinstated that were taken away during the previous administrations. She also created this new media row, which is generally where the press team, the official office, sits on the side, allowing more new media outlets to sit there and taking the first questions of the briefing from them, from Axios and Breitbart, and then going on to AP and others, even taking questions from the sides of the room, from folks who don't often get called on, even in the back of the room. So really switching it up and changing it up from the previous administration. I wanted to play first a bit for you here on how she plans to see the briefing room going forward. Take a listen.
It's essential to our team that we share President Trump's message everywhere and adapt this White House to the new media landscape in 2025. This White House believes strongly in the First Amendment. So it's why our team will work diligently to restore the press passes of the 440 journalists whose passes were wrongly revoked by the previous administration. We're also opening up this briefing room to new media voices who produce news-related content and whose outlet is not already represented by one of the seats in this room. We welcome independent journalists, podcasters, social media influencers, and content creators to apply for credentials to cover this White House.
And an array of questions taken in this briefing. She also talked about something that we touch on often here on News Nation, East Palestine, Ohio. She was asked if the president plans to visit there for the anniversary of the derailment, as he did when he was a candidate. She said there are no plans right now, but it is something that he is still focused on. She also talked about another big topic we focus on here on News Nation, and that's the drones. And she got a message directly from President Trump to deliver at the top of that briefing, and I wanted to play that for you here.
After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
So she said, quote, this was not the enemy, sharing that information on those mysterious drone sightings that we've seen over New Jersey and other states across the country. And just to note before we go, Kellie, that she is 27 years old and she came out there today with no binder, as some of the previous predecessors of the White House administration have done. She also knew the reporters, many of them by name. So clearly this press secretary did her homework, and she says she plans to do more of these. But she says when the president speaks, she'll let him speak for himself. But then she will come out if he doesn't, as he didn't have that on his schedule today. Kellie.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.